so excited to hang out with you guys once again and hear what the Lord is speaking to us. Now, quick story time. When I did my associate's degree, like when I first started going, I remember hearing the Bible being used as an acronym, like the actual word, the Bible. And I remember hearing it, and this is not necessarily biblical, this is just how they described it, and it says, they said basic instructions before leaving Earth. So, and I was like, oh my gosh, it like changed my life, because I feel like a lot of times people, sometimes we can even get like, it just happens, we see the Bible and we read it and we go, yeah, you know, God is good, God said to do this, whatever, but we don't actually take what it says, and it really does have so much valuable information. Like, the word is literally living and active. It's so cool to know that every time you read it, it's just God revealing himself one more to you. So I was driving to work today, and I was listening to the audio, and I was so flabbergasted on things that was going on. So we're in Leviticus 13 through 15 today, and I'm just gonna read a few verses, and then we're gonna dissect it. It says, "And the Lord spoke to Moses and Aaron, saying, when a man has on the skin of his body a swelling, a scab or a bright spot, and it becomes on the skin like his body, and it becomes in the skin of his body like a leprous sore, then he shall be brought to Aaron the priest, or one to his sons the priest. The priest shall examine the sore on the skin of the body, and if the hair on the sore turned white, the sore appears to be deeper than the skin of his body. It is a leprous sore. Then the priest shall examine him and pronounce him unclean." And it just continued on talking about, like, if this is found this way, then it means it's unclean, and the priest is going to say it's unclean. And I was just so taken back by it, because like that entire verse of 13, 14, and a little tiny bit of 15 just talks about, like, if they find it like this, like, the priest is not going to name it clean, and you're going to have to go into quarantine. And I was so blown away. And then once reading this in the commentary, it made a lot more sense. It said, this larger part of Leviticus, chapters 11 through 15, deals with the laws of purity. In chapter 11, the laws of purity regarding the eating of animals were given. In chapter 12, the laws of purity regarding childbirth were given. In 13 and 14, the laws regarding the growths and sores on the skin, walls, and fabrics. They were investigated for the presence of leprosy. Now, leprosy is modern-day Heinz disease. And the Bible is literally giving us like information on how to remain clean, because the priest was the one to tell you if you're clean or not. And I just think it's so cool how we don't really think twice about some of the things we read, and we just kind of bypass it, like, okay, that was weird. But no, like, God is literally revealing to Aaron and Moses exactly what to do so that the people can be safe. And how cool is it to be able to see firsthand, like, the literal actual basic instructions before leaving Earth. It's so cool. God is so good. So I would definitely encourage you to go ahead and do some deep diving in these chapters, because it's so cool to be able to see. So if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Would love to talk about it. I really geek out when it comes to this stuff.